Welcome to a journey to discover one of the most impressive countries in Europe, Germany. The land of advanced technology, historical legends, and fairy tale-like ancient castles. Not only is it the industrial center of the world, Germany also possesses a long-standing culture, a free education system, and a strong spirit of nature conservation. Let's explore 15 fascinating facts about Germany together to understand why this country is always ranked among the most beloved destinations globally. Fact 15. Berlin, a city of art and creativity. Not only is it Germany's political and economic capital, Berlin is also known as the art capital of modern Europe, where creativity never sleeps and art lives in every corner. This city is home to over 600 art galleries, more than 180 museums, dozens of theaters, and countless independent exhibition spaces. From famous names like the Pergamon Museum and the Old National Gallery to street art zones like the East Side Gallery, where the former Berlin Wall has been turned into a massive outdoor graffiti exhibition. Berlin always breathes with vibrant and distinctive artistic energy. What makes Berlin truly unique is its diversity and unconventional spirit. It is a gathering place for artists, musicians, filmmakers, designers, and architects from all over the world. They come to Berlin not just to showcase their work, but to live, create, and draw inspiration from a city rich in history, open-mindedness, and constant renewal. Festivals like Berlin Art Week, Transmediale Digital Arts, or the Berlinale Berlin International Film Festival have affirmed Berlin's global standing in the world of arts and cinema. Whether you love painting, sculpture, design, electronic music, or contemporary art, Berlin has a space for you. Fact 14. Germany is the birthplace of modern football soccer. Football is not just a sport in Germany, it is part of the nation's soul, connecting millions of people from all walks of life and all ages through a shared, burning passion. With 4 World Cup victories 1954, 1974, 1990 and 2014 and 3 European Championship titles, the German national team is considered one of the greatest in football history. Germany is also the cradle of many legendary football clubs, most notably Bayern Munich, a top-tier European team with a prestigious record in both the Bundesliga and the Champions League. Other clubs like Borussia Dortmund, RB Leipzig, and Eintracht Frankfurt also contribute to the strength and high quality of Germany's national league, the Bundesliga. What sets German football apart is not just its achievements, but also its professional youth training system and sustainable development strategy. After a disappointing performance at Euro 2000, Germany launched a revolution in youth football training, establishing hundreds of academies nationwide which later produced generations of talented players like Thomas Müller, Manuel Neuer, Toni Kroos, and Joshua Kimmich. Additionally, Germany's football fan culture is truly special. Stadiums are always packed with enthusiastic fans, creating a vibrant and emotional atmosphere. For Germans, football matches are not just games. Weekend afternoons are occasions for sharing passion, bonding with family, and building community. Fact 13. Germany ranks among the top countries for bicycle use. In Germany, bicycles are not merely a means of transportation, they have become a symbol of a green, active, and sustainable lifestyle. With a network of bicycle lanes stretching tens of thousands of kilometers across the country, Germany is one of the nations with the highest percentage of regular cyclists in Europe. From major cities like Berlin, Hamburg, and Munich to quiet towns and peaceful countryside, bicycles are given special priority in traffic planning. Dedicated bike lanes, spacious parking areas, bicycle-specific traffic lights, and a widespread public bike sharing system all help make cycling convenient for commuting to school, work, or simply enjoying a relaxing weekend ride. Moreover, Germans see cycling as a healthy habit and environmentally friendly practice. Families, the elderly, and children are all encouraged to cycle from an early age as a way to improve health, reduce emissions, and connect with nature. Notably, Germany has many cross-country cycling routes such as the Danube Cycle Path, Eurovelo 15 along the Rhine River, or the Black Forest cycling route, attracting millions of tourists who love slow travel and exploring nature. Fact 12. A strong culture of environmental conservation. Germany is not only focused on industrial and technological development, but is also renowned for its deep and sustainable culture of environmental conservation reflected in government policies, public awareness, and a nationwide network of protected areas. Currently, Germany has over 100 protected regions, including 16 national parks, 98 nature parks, and numerous UNESCO-recognized biosphere reserves. These spaces are not only vital for preserving biodiversity, but also serve as areas for recreation, education, and community engagement. Berchtesgaden National Park, located near the Austrian border, is famous for its majestic Alps mountain range, the mirror-like Königssee Lake, and diverse wildlife such as mountain goats, eagles, and Arctic foxes. Meanwhile, Eifel National Park is known for its pristine forests, natural lakes, and pedestrian and bike-friendly trail systems. What's remarkable is that Germans view environmental protection as a personal responsibility, from waste separation and recycling to using eco-friendly transportation like bicycles and electric vehicles. Environmental education starts early in schools, and non-profit organizations play an active role in protecting forests, streams, wildlife, and rare plant species. Fact 11. Germany is the birthplace of many great philosophers. Few countries in the world have had such a profound influence on human thought as Germany, known as the cradle of modern philosophy. Legendary names like Immanuel Kant, Georg Wilhelm Friedrich Hegel, Arthur Schopenhauer, Friedrich Nietzsche, and Martin Heidegger not only shaped Western philosophy, but also had powerful impacts on culture, art, social sciences, and even politics. Immanuel Kant, the philosopher from Königsberg, is considered the father of modern philosophy with his classic work Critique of Pure Reason, laying a foundation for epistemology and ethics. Hegel, with his complex system of dialectical thought, opened up a school of philosophy that later influenced Karl Marx and many subsequent political ideologies. Meanwhile, Nietzsche shook the world with his declaration that God is dead and his concept of the will to power, challenging traditional moral systems and paving the way for existentialism. Martin Heidegger, with his work Being and Time, revolutionized how people think about existence, time, and the meaning of life, deeply influencing 20th century philosophical schools. Academic centers such as the University of Heidelberg, University of Freiburg, and University of Berlin were not only the training grounds for great philosophers, but also served as arenas for deep intellectual dialogues across generations of thought. Fact 10. Most of Germany's land is covered by forests and farmland. When people think of Germany, many often immediately associate it with modern industry, automobiles, and technology, but few know that about 75% of Germany's territory is covered by forests and agricultural land. This is the key factor that creates a harmonious balance between nature and urban life, between modernity and tradition in this country. The Black Forest Schwarzwald, located in the state of Baden-Württemberg, is one of the most famous forests in the world, with vast pine woods, ancient villages, cuckoo clocks, and fairy tale legends. This area not only attracts visitors with its untouched natural beauty, but is also an ideal destination for those who love hiking, cycling, and nature exploration. In addition, the Bavarian forest Bayerischer Wald in southeastern Germany is the oldest national park in the country, notable for its rich primeval forest ecosystem, walking trails through dense woods, and wildlife conservation centers for rare species. Besides forests, a large portion of Germany's land is used for agricultural purposes, with endless fields of wheat, barley, grapes, and vibrant yellow rapeseed flowers, creating a lively and poetic natural landscape across every season of the year. Fact 9. Free university education for international students. One of the things that makes Germany an ideal destination for students worldwide is its public education policy, which offers free tuition not only for German citizens, but also for international students from around the globe. From elementary to secondary school, all students have access to high-quality education without paying tuition. But what is truly special and rare is that most public universities in Germany also charge no tuition fees, even for foreign students. Aside from some small administrative fees, usually under €300 per semester, university education in Germany is almost completely free. Germany currently has over 400 universities, offering tens of thousands of academic programs in all fields, from engineering, medicine, and natural sciences to arts, sociology, and economics. Many of these programs are taught entirely in English, making it easier for international students who do not speak German. Fact 8. Free and high-quality healthcare system. Germany is considered one of the countries with the best healthcare systems in the world, combining easy accessibility, high treatment quality, and a humanitarian spirit in serving the community. This is the result of a universal health insurance model, under which nearly 100% of the population is covered. German citizens can choose between the public health insurance system GKV and private insurance PKV, with the majority opting for GKV, a system funded by taxes and contributions from both workers and employers. Thanks to this, expenses for medical visits, treatments, medications, or surgeries are strongly subsidized and often completely free in many cases. Not only is it accessible, but healthcare quality in Germany ranks among the best in Europe, with highly trained doctors, modern equipment, and healthcare facilities meeting high standards. Hospitals and clinics are widely distributed from urban to rural areas, ensuring that every citizen, regardless of location or income, receives timely care. Fact 7. Germany stands out for its unique festivals. Not only is Germany famous for Oktoberfest, the largest beer festival in the world, it is also a true land of festivals, with hundreds of cultural, religious, and artistic events taking place throughout the year. Each region has its own customs, creating a diverse, lively, and colorful picture of German cultural life. Carnival, also known as Fasching or Fastnacht, is a vibrant costume festival held in the spring, particularly lively in cities like Cologne, Düsseldorf, and Mainz. People flood the streets in colorful outfits, dancing, parading, and throwing candy to children, all contributing to a jubilant, free-spirited, and unconventional atmosphere. The Christmas festivals in Germany are also an unmissable experience. Starting from late November, the Christmas markets Weihnachtsmarkt lit with dazzling lights pop up everywhere, filled with the scent of gingerbread, mulled wine, and traditional handcrafted goods. Christmas markets in Nuremberg, Dresden, or Rothenburg ob der Tauber are among the most famous destinations, drawing millions of tourists each winter. Additionally, Berlin, the modern and creative capital, hosts the Festival of Lights, turning the entire city into a giant work of illuminated art. Historic buildings, churches, and government offices are lit up with vibrant projections that tell stories about German culture and history through modern visual art. Fact 6. Germany has more than 1,500 types of beer. Do you enjoy drinking beer? Don't overlook Germany. Beer is not just a beverage, it's a part of German cultural identity. With over 1,500 different types of beer produced by approximately 1,300 breweries, Germany is considered a paradise for beer lovers around the globe. Each region of Germany has its own unique beer specialties. In Bavaria, you'll find Weissbier, a wheat beer with a cloudy golden hue and a gentle aroma. In Cologne, there's Kolsch, a pale, refreshing beer served in tall, slender glasses. Meanwhile, Bamberg is famous for Rautbier, a smoked beer with a distinctive flavor made using traditional brewing methods. Germany is also the birthplace of the Reinheitsgebot, the beer purity law of 1516, which stipulated that beer could only be brewed from 3 ingredients: water, malt, and hops. This is the oldest food regulation in the world still in effect, reflecting the German respect for tradition and absolute quality in every drop of beer. Most notably, Oktoberfest, the annual beer festival held in Munich, is a global cultural event, attracting millions of visitors from around the world. Here, you can not only enjoy the freshest and finest beers, but also immerse yourself in the festive atmosphere of traditional music, Bavarian costumes, and mouth-watering local specialties. Fact 5. Germany has one of the greatest musical cultures in the world. When it comes to classical music, Germany always holds a central position on the world's cultural map. This is the homeland of great musical geniuses such as Johann Sebastian Bach, Ludwig van Beethoven, and Wolfgang Amadeus Mozart, names that shook all of Europe with emotionally rich sounds and profound intellectual depth. Bach with tightly structured compositions and deep religious spirit, Beethoven with immortal symphonies full of power and humanity, and Mozart, the child prodigy, whose melodies are light, soaring, and technically masterful. All of them left an indelible mark in the history of global music. It doesn't stop at these outstanding individuals. Germany is also home to prestigious symphony orchestras, historic opera houses, and top music academies in the world. The city of Leipzig is where Bach once lived and worked. Bonn, Beethoven's birthplace, still preserves his childhood home as a special museum. Salzburg, Mozart's birthplace, has become a cultural pilgrimage destination for millions of music lovers every year. To this day, Germany's classical music festivals, such as the Bayreuth Festival, Bachfest Leipzig, and Beethovenfest Bonn, continue to attract thousands of artists and audiences from around the world, turning Germany into a vibrant, ever-evolving sanctuary of classical music. Fact 4: Germany is the second largest producer of renewable energy in the world. You might not know this. Besides being famous for the automobile industry and high technology, Germany is also known as one of the pioneering countries on the planet in transitioning to clean energy. With strong commitment from the government and public support, Germany has risen to become the second largest producer of renewable energy in the world, only behind China. From vast wind farms in the north to rooftops in the south covered with solar panels, renewable energy now accounts for more than 40% of the country's total domestic electricity consumption, an impressive figure for one of the world's leading industrial economies. The Energiewende program, which means energy transition, is proof of Germany's determination to reduce dependence on fossil fuels, shut down nuclear power plants, and aim for a sustainable future. These efforts not only help Germany protect the environment and reduce greenhouse gas emissions, but also make it a global model for green and responsible development. With far-sighted vision and concrete actions, Germany is steadily building a future where clean energy is not just a choice, but a way of life. Fact 3: Berlin is home to the most famous wall in the world. Surely you've heard of it, the remnant of the Cold War in the 20th century. The Berlin Wall was not just a concrete structure, it was the strongest symbol of the division between two worlds, East and West, between socialism and capitalism throughout the Cold War period. Built in 1961 by the East German government, the nearly 160 kilometers long wall divided the city of Berlin in two for nearly 3 decades. Thousands of families were separated, many people risked their lives to cross the wall in desperation, and hundreds lost their lives on the journey to freedom. On November 9, 1989, the Berlin Wall officially collapsed, a historic moment marking the end of the Cold War and the reunification of Germany. Images of Berliners from both sides flooding the streets, embracing each other in tears, singing in the night of freedom, became a symbol of hope and unity for all humanity. Today, the remaining sections of the Berlin Wall, such as the East Side Gallery, have been transformed into open-air museums with famous street art pieces to commemorate the past and convey a message of peace. Fact 2: Germany is the birthplace of the automobile industry. When it comes to cars, Germany cannot be overlooked, the cradle of world-renowned automobile brands such as Mercedes-Benz, BMW, Audi, Volkswagen, Porsche, and more. Vehicles labeled "Made in Germany" have long been symbols of quality, performance, and class across the globe. The history of the German automotive industry began very early when Carl Benz invented the first gasoline-powered car in 1886, marking a turning point for modern transportation. Since then, Germany has continuously innovated, leading in manufacturing technology, aerodynamic design, safety systems, and fuel-efficient engines. Today, Germany is one of the world's largest car exporters, with millions of vehicles produced annually and exported to hundreds of countries. Moreover, research and development centers in Germany are at the forefront of the technological revolution in electric cars, self-driving vehicles, and artificial intelligence in transportation. Fact 1: Germany has over 25,000 castles. Germany is dubbed the paradise of fairy tale castles, with more than 25,000 castles spread across the country, from mountain peaks and hillsides to valleys hidden deep within the forests. Each castle tells its own story, marking the medieval era, power struggles, and the transformation of Europe over the centuries. One of the most iconic symbols is Neuschwanstein Castle, located in the Bavaria region. With its romantic architecture, soaring spires, and surrounding mountain landscape, Neuschwanstein served as the inspiration for castles in Disney animated films, especially the Castle of Sleeping Beauty. Another must-mention is Hohenzollern Castle, proudly perched atop a mountain at nearly 800 meters high, once the residence of the Hohenzollern dynasty, one of the most powerful families in German history. With impressive Gothic architecture and majestic scenery, This place feels like stepping into a world of knights and kings. Whether you are passionate about architecture, history, or simply want to admire ancient beauty, Germany will undoubtedly astonish you with its vast treasure of castles, vivid and lifelike, as if stepping out from Grimm's fairy tales. Germany, a place where modern technology meets historical values, where music echoes through time, and nature is preserved as a treasure. If you want to explore a multifaceted country, from fairy tale castles to modern factories, from deep philosophical thought to vibrant festivals, then Germany is a destination you simply cannot miss. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share this video so you won't miss the next exciting journeys. Thank you for watching.